Man, that at some way, at some point, I'm gonna figure out how to fix a glare on the glasses. I mean, I don't know how because all of our favorite YouTubers always have a glare on the glasses. Maybe I'll have to do like unfiltered and get me some, all black shades, and maybe that's what I got to do. Less of a glare. I don't know, but and I don't really want to copy unfiltered, right? Nobody wants to copy another channel. Yo, Rhonda, hey, how you doing? Nancy, hey, good to see you, Nancy. Miss Axtel, how y'all doing? Gizmo says hello to everybody. My beautiful baby girl, my beautiful little snookums. Tell you what, these cats got so many nicknames. I mean, I don't know how anybody could stick to one, but booger butt. I mean, I call them all kinds of things, So, uh, but yeah, good to see you, Nancy. I haven't seen you in a couple streams, so. Oh, and look up there, we got Harley up there. Man, I almost got my webcam almost set up to where you guys can kind of really see them back there when they get up there, huh? That's pretty cool. And then over here is the corner of their little fuzzy little bed thing that hangs off the window. I'm gonna be honest with you guys before we get into the stream, right? I thought that putting these cat beds up, because they're just suction cups really on the window, that like they wouldn't hold cats, but there's never been a single issue. Yeah, so is it physics? Is that what we call that? Physics? How certain things, when you put weight on certain things and suction, or like even cupboards that you hang on the wall in your house and you stack 50 pounds of dishes in them and they don't fall off the wall, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know what that's called. Sorry if you guys are Beavers fans in here, man, or wherever college you like, man. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan my whole life. So, yo, Kamala, we got Kamala in the house, bro. Bro, we got Kamala in the motherfucking house. Of all the other channels she could be at, she's right here, right now, bro. Hey, shout out to Kamala. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Lucy, good to see Lucy. You know what I like about my channel, guys, is I have a channel that literally has everybody. It's got people on the left, it's got conservatives, it's got MAGA, and we can all come in here and just be chill. We don't gotta do the hate. We ain't gonna be like fuck you and fuck you. Like, this channel is, my goal is mental health, right? And we got mental health everywhere. So it's good to have people come in here, man, who is, followed me from way back in October, the crash out, the mental health, the William trying to be better, right? So it's good to have all that in this chat, because we have self-proclaimed Antifa. We've had some people come in here like Misfit and stuff, like, hey, I'm Antifa, but they've been super chill to me, right? And anybody that comes in here and is super chill to me and super chill to chat, we're not going to do that, right? We're just not going to do that. I've met so many good people walking down the street. I've got real friends in life, right? Obviously, we all do. And sometimes we don't talk about politics. It's not like you walk by somebody and be like, oh, that's a MAGA dude, fuck him. Or that's somebody that maybe is against ICE and fuck him. Like, we just, hey, I hope you have a good day, right? I'm just saying. Because sometimes we walk by somebody, we have a good interaction, and we don't know what side they're on politically. But then if we do know what side they're on politically, now it's like, fuck you. We shouldn't do that. We should honestly be humans first. And then if you see some fuckery, address the fuckery, right? But I think we should wait as humans, just people, right, to address fuckery until the fuckery happens, right? That's just my belief, right? So, let's get to some of these comments, because I do not want to get behind. I'm going to try my utmost hardest to not ever really get too far behind in comments, man. from here on out as I go about my stream. Did Bach really say you did it? Must have astral projected to Canada or so. So yes. So I have like a little army of people now that kind of follow me, but they also are out there in other YouTubes, right, doing things. And so just like if when I used to hate and come on here and hate, you guys would clip stuff about me, right? Right? There would be proof. I'd say some shit and then you guys would clip it. It would be all over the internet. Well, I now have people that do this. And so somebody messaged me, and I'm not going to say names. I don't do this. I don't do names. I don't anybody who messaged me and talks to me about anything, I don't do that. But somebody messaged me and had a clip of Bach saying that he actually went live begging for views and money and likes and thumbs up because William slashed his tires because William doxed him. So now, remember, because Bach would say that Patriots are fake when their cars would get damaged, like Tommy and Nico and whoever, they would say, Bach would say, oh, that's fake. Well, look what Bach's doing now. He's trying to use what he calls the grift that they did for himself or to stay relevant, right? Because a lot of his videos are me and Pam, right? We all know this. So it's either me and Pam. Pam's not really in Spaces too much anymore. And I'm not fuck MAGA. So he has no content, right? So to stay relevant, he's trying to do these weird things. Like he follows me in Spaces. He tries to follow me on X or whatever. He tries to follow me on YouTube. And I just don't engage, right? I block him, I ignore him, whatever it is. He's really the only one that I do that to. And so because he can't engage with me that way, he made a video today of him spending 7 hours changing one tire. Not really. I'm just clowning. How long does it take a guy to change a tire, guys? And how many tools? Guys, he had a whole toolbox of tools out there on the ground trying to change a tire. All the fuck you need is a tire iron and a jack at most, right? And he had wrenches and all kind of shit, bro. My God, the man can't even change a tire. So let's get to these comments, man. I gotta not get so far behind. And sorry guys if I come up like this a little bit. These glasses are more for distance, but if I take them off, you know what I mean? So my chat's right there. I'm gonna get it all figured out. Remember, this is like what, maybe the third or fourth night of me or day of me doing kind of the new not walking around on my phone shit. So it's like, yeah. I ordered my cats one in the other day. Oh, Nancy ordered her cats one in the other day. You say cats with an S. You're gonna need two. I'm just letting you know. Listen, man, come on now. If you got more than one cat, you need two of everything. I've learned this the hard way. Man, these cats really don't fight, but they get a little ornery, man, if there's one thing. For example, some of you have seen those cat bowls or the cat scratchers that they can kind of sleep, like lay in and scratch in and shit. And then there's the flat ones. So I got a bowl one and a flat one. And no matter what, they were, a little ornery if one was in the other. They never fought, like arched their backs and hissed at each other, but they get a little like a little low rumble, bro. Like, hey man, you better let me lay in that thing real quick. So I've learned to get two of everything for these girls, man. Bach, or it says, I watched his live stream for a little while and didn't hear him say that specifically, but I'd imagine he's connecting being doxxed to his tire situation. I never doxed him, by the way. Also, he on my X right now, for people that go to my X, a lot of you have my X, just go look at my most recent post and you'll see what I'm talking about. So Remember, if I'm gonna say something, I gotta come with receipts, right? This channel's not about lies. This channel, especially now, especially this will that's going down the path of betterness or enlightenment or just trying to do good in my mental health. I'm not gonna lie to my chat. Like I can't do it anymore. If I lose viewers because I'm not funny, if I lose viewers because I'm just not spreading hate, if I lose viewers just because I'm not entertaining, I don't care anymore, right? This is a whole different thing. And so if you go to my ex, you'll see the post I made in what he said. So he likes to private a lot of his stuff, obviously for reasons, right? And so you can't actually go back, I don't think, in there and see that. But and I don't care to really. Like, I'm not going to spend however long he was live to go hunt down myself a little segment where he might have said something or typed something in his chat. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. Like, I've got so much good going on right now in my life that sometimes it's almost hard just jumping on here, let alone go look at somebody else, you know? And now sometimes I'm almost watching Tommy a little bit, or Ground Zero, or Unfiltered, or Angry Oregonian, and just all these other people. Sometimes I spend a little time just watching them like everybody does, right? To give them some love, you know? And just whatever. So I don't have time to go to some hater bullshit channel to, you know, track shit down. So I'm thinking that there's people out there who do that, and I appreciate you guys that do that. Ingevity, I hope I said this right. He did mention Will in the video. Thank you. I appreciate you. Don't give too much weight to what others say, Will. All we can do is control ourselves and be better than we were yesterday. Keep doing good, and we'll keep supporting you. Of course. Thank you. Will bringing everyone together. I mean, I'm trying to. You know, I'm just, it's hard, bro. It's really hard to explain, right? This is very gray water. Or what's the word? Gray line, or I don't know what the fuck it is. But can we just be human for a little part of our day, right? I'm just saying, like, can we? Because really, I've been thinking about this shit, man. Like, because we have announced ourselves, a lot of us have announced ourselves and came onto the scene on a particular side, right? That's kind of how we all rotate in this sphere of life currently. And so I got to imagine myself, like, what if, you know, me and Patty had never met each other, and I was doing the fuck MAGA thing, but we had never met each other, right? And she wasn't wearing MAGA stuff, and I wasn't wearing a fuck MAGA hat. Just imagine. And we're at the grocery store, and we pass by each other. Have a good day, you know, or I let, you know, her, like I say, reach for something before I do, or maybe she can't reach something and I help her get it down from you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, a positive interaction, and then we leave, and that interaction makes us have a better day. But imagine I have the fuck MAGA hat on, she's got the MAGA hat on, and then what does that interaction look like? You see what I'm saying? When before we could have just had a great interaction, but now we have this, you see, just because of the politics, right? So that's all I'm saying. That's really just all I'm trying to say, really, if people can understand, is that, you know, some of us in here, yeah, we see certain things and we're like, fuck that, because we're online. But imagine we're in real life. We wouldn't have known this shit. I might have let you pull into the gas station before me. I might have been the motherfucker that I have to stop everybody because nobody's letting you out of the gas station. I'm just saying these type of things, right? Anyways, let's get to the chat. Oh my, yo, we got Ghostface. Hold up, I seen Ghostface. Hold up, man. Hold up. We gotta go. We gotta scroll a little bit here. What do we got? I did see Ghostface. Listen, man, Ghostface, I don't know if you're still here, man. And people like to make fun of me, like, oh, William loves Tommy, William love all this type of weirdo shit, bro. I love you, man. Low key, bro. You always had my back. And it's good to see you, man. If you don't know Ghostface, then you're missing out. But a lot of people know Ghostface. Super cool dude, man. Super fucking cool dude. A very quiet guy too. He's about the business. Ghostface is more or less about the business. He's a very quiet guy, but he you know, yeah. Shout out to Ghostface. I didn't see what he said. We'll get to it because I want to get to everybody real quick. I'm scrolling down here. Spoiled kitties. Hope you had. Oh, one of them's up in the bed right now. Look, you can barely see him. Spoiled kitties. Hope you had a good day. Forget Bach. Keep him irrelevant. Yeah, don't think because I come on here and I might mention something that it's like making me spiral. I guess really because I usually come on once a day, sometimes twice. So what it really does is he's giving me content. They used to use me for content. Now it's like something will happen and well, I guess I have a topic for the night then. So in reality, you know what I mean? It doesn't even make me feel some type of way now, right? It really doesn't. It just, oh, well, now I can go live and maybe here's a hot topic we can talk about real quick, right? Okay. What do we got? What is this? You are pro Meatwad or anti Meatwad, Will? Listen, man, I don't know shit about the Meatwads, man. I still don't. People have tried to tell me about Meatwads. I don't know what the Meatwads are. So I can't be something that I don't know what it is, right? Let's be fair. I do know that the Meatwads are not happy with Polybus. What's her name? Polybus? So, I can't hate the Meatwads because Polybus has done a lot of damage to me, right? So, Polybus, that's how you say her name, right? Polybus? The one with the red hair that goes in Danny and Chris's chat and is in love with Zach X, right? That's the one I'm talking about. Please keep your meat to yourself. Oh shit! I'm glad you love me, Forerunner. Okay, we're going down. We got turn your prescription into sunglasses. Hey, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I've thought about that. I just never, how do you say? I never nailed it. I never went through with that yet. But that's actually a very good idea. I need to do that. I really do. Maybe Canadian Tires need more tools. Pam is irrelevant without MAGA. She has no content unless she has MAGA. That's actually true too. That's true. And it's so I haven't blocked her, but I don't follow her. So I don't see her bullshit. And I'm kind of glad because it's just cuckoo. She became just horrible to me when I saw the video going around that everybody's seeing where she's like that pedo stuff. She is a fucking pedo, man. She's for the wood chipper. You understand? That's all we should be talking about is wood chipper with her. She's out the door anyways, guys, health-wise. She better find God. I struggle with God. Again, I tell my chat this. I don't want to lie. Oh, I found God and I'm doing this. I do try to read the Bible now. I did try to go to Scuba Steve's space. I kind of got a church lined up. So I'm trying to, find God myself. But what I'm really trying to get to is she better find God. She better, man, because she's out the door. I feel I got some time. I do feel healthy. Sure, anybody could just drop dead. I really feel healthy. There is some stuff going on with me that's not necessarily healthy, but as far as just me not having time on this earth, I think I have time on this earth, right? She's struggling. So I can just hope that, or just say, man, I hope she finds God or something, man, or at least gets the fuck away from this shit. Start a give, send, go for Bach. I have 5 cats. They have outside when they get spicy. Oh, good to see you, Angry, by the way. Dang, Angry's in the chat. Hey, guys, I think Angry just did like a 12-hour live, man. And what pisses me off is I didn't get to it towards, he was like, bro, he was really looking tired, man. And they were talking about how if you go to 12 hours, YouTube like does something weird to your video. Like if you go 12 hours, it doesn't, when you end it, it doesn't like post it to YouTube or something. I don't know. It was something crazy. There's like this 12-hour thing. But I got there at the very end of it. And what's funny is when I go into chat, one of his people in the chat were like something about Will with his shirt off. And I'm like, bro. So I made the comment like, dude, everywhere I go, people talk about Will. And Angry thought that I was talking or that I was saying he was talking about me. No, it was somebody in his chat was like something about Will with his shirt off. And I'm like, God dang, bro. Can you like, I don't even got it. Like, what? Like, it's crazy. But good to see you, Angry. I'm more for MPGA than anything. Make Portland great again. Make people great again. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a good one. That is a good one. Ooh. Why can't I think of something so cool like that? Because I could make that a fucking hat. People would say, what the fuck does MPGA mean? Make Portland great again, motherfuckers. Make people great again. Man, that's true, though. Man, make people great again. I like that one. I mean, I was kind of just talking about that. Like, if you guys didn't know the politics, if we were in this kind of thing right here, and like I said, letting somebody in and out of a gas station, maybe you're helping somebody, just whatever it is that you do good for, just as a normal human being during the day, right? We're just human. But then when we see the politics, then we become a certain way. Or maybe somebody will be a certain way to you. Now you got to react, right? So it's like, it's just crazy. But make people great again. I'm sorry, Ghostface, if you're still here, buddy. I might have to steal that from you and make it a hat, my friend. I might have to make that a hat. I'm just saying. And can you imagine I'm wearing that around? Just, you remember that? Remember the hat that I had, the fuck MAGA, which I don't have anymore? Can you remember me? Can you just see me wearing that? And then people being like, huh? What does that even mean? And then just saying that. Can we make people great again? How can you argue with that? Oh, because you say that, you're probably MAGA, aren't you? You're a fucking Trump daddy lover, huh? Like, you see? So just probably even wearing that might even trigger people. Dude, I want to know how you got to Canada and back that fast. Well, it's also like he's either saying that I did it or that I doxed him, right? So that's what he's saying, right? Because I doxed everybody. You know, I know everybody's addresses. So stupid, man. So stupid. I don't like Bach. I haven't doxed the fucking asshole. I know people who don't like Bach. I could have. I could have simply done that. But I haven't, right? And I won't. Especially, it just feels weird. Like, so doxing in general, right? Then say you dox somebody even in a whole nother state, but what about a whole nother country? Doesn't that crime get different when you start doing it like out of state and then in another? I don't know how that works. I mean, I know for like guns and certain things you do, interstate, whatever the hell it's called. I know that, but I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Super, super weird, man. Super weird. Hey, I know everybody comes in, forgets the thumbs ups. I do usually get a lot of thumbs up, but if you forgot to do the thumbs up, if you can hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. It helps the channel. Bob Cox says he said it in the first 2 minutes. Okay. K girl, you didn't answer my question in the other chat. What the fuck is your problem? That's kind of weird. What is your problem? You seem a little angry. He said, excuse. What's going on here? Angry Argonia says, excuse me? Yes, excuse you. K girl, aren't you Antifa? Aren't you the Antifa one? I forget. Do you balk tires if he's in Canada? D, I'm sorry. I don't know how to put that one together. Yeah, just for anybody who kind of is tuning in, like K girl, if you start getting nasty, my mods get you out of here. I really don't be talking on other people in here, other than obviously my topic right now. I don't be talking on other people. We're not in here for that. We're not in here for bullshit. Okay, we don't do bullshit in here. So, but you came in a little spicy. You're quite. I don't even know who you are. I've seen your name before. Anyways, oh dude, I'm getting far behind in chat. Okay, what do we got? Who the hell are you? And what seems to be you're all like angry, bro. Hey, you know, when I was going, man, I said some hateful shit to Angry and his wife, and they forgive me. And man, you know, sometimes I'm more hard on myself than people are hard on me, to be real with you. And I'm glad they forgave me, but I think Angry is probably one of the cooler people out there. Like, I seen him walking around, and I keep saying it, I seen him walking around the stream one time, and he had a cut on. And if I could have been involved in my whole life with any group of people, man, yes, I would have either went to the service, I would have done human trafficking, or for 3, I would have been a biker. I would have been a 1%er. Really, if I could have, I would have. Never had a bike, never been involved in the scene, but I've seen so many good things with biker groups where they do the toys for the kids during Christmas and Thanksgiving meals, and just I feel like being a biker brother is just like a brother. That's what they call. They're brothers. And so when I seen the cut on him, I'm like, damn, I got a lot more respect for, Angry than I ever did. So, hey, good to see you, Angry. You're about to piss off Angry, man. You don't really want to do that. You don't want to do that. I mean, I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying. Yo, Rick, how you doing? Oh, so Rick even calls her a troll. Okay. Well, if Rick calls somebody a troll, well, you got to know the person's a troll then, because Rick knows everybody. Rick's got a file on everybody, bro. He got one of those old school Rolodexes. Is that what they call them? The little spinny things where that's how you used to know, like, oh, call this person, or that's my lawyer, that's my doctor. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's Sally Mae that bakes the pies from down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, homeboy got the Rolodex, Well, it's flattering that you think about me, but I assure you it's not mutual. His car looked like he only had 4 spare tires on it already. Jay Nice P-Town, it's good to see you in here interacting and not trolling or negative. So I do appreciate that. It's good to see you, man. But that I did notice that too. I'm thinking to myself, damn, his tires look funky already. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if my mods have done it yet, but this person's got to go. We're not engaging in entertaining this K girl bullshit. We're talking about something. We don't got time for that. Can someone please explain who this rando is and why it's on me? Angry Argonian taking stray shots in my chat. Angry Argonian is innocent taking stray shots. Keep this chat positive, please, or will mute y'all for 24 hours. How would you bother Bach tires in Canada? He's saying I doxed him, or I don't know what the hell he's really on about with that. But as someone that worked in a tire center, that was a hard watch. Bro, I'm just saying. All you need is a jack and the tire iron. This dude had a whole ass toolbox out. And then he says in his live, he's like, "Oh, guys, I got the MAGA toolbox. I'm or something MAGA." Like, bro, you are not. For one, you're not MAGA. For two, everybody knows how you are so flip floppy. You're a Muslim, like, bro. And I'm not going to go down the Muslim path in this channel because I'm still reading up on some things. But bro, just being Muslim in itself, I see why people say a Muslim don't work with being, coming into America. Is because you got to pledge your allegiance to America when you come here. That's what you got to do. And you can't do that. The Quran or the Muslim or the whatever the fuck it is doesn't allow you to do that. So, because I used to be like, what the fuck do you mean that a Muslim can't really pledge allegiance to America or be in America? Like, I was stupid. I'd be like, oh, well, there's good Muslims and they should be able to be here. And then you start understanding some knowledge and some real facts, and you realize that just the religion itself can't. It literally can't. But we're not going to go down that, guys. Sorry, I got a lot more to read before we get into a lot of that heavy talk on this channel if we ever do. But to be very simple to you guys, it really doesn't work. KG, this is your warning. Thank you, Miss Axtel. Yo, Gizmo and Harley, we're getting a shout out from Reptile in here. Oh, my baby, you just came running up? Oh, yeah. Yes. Reptile said hello. They're getting big, guys. These things were little fur balls. I can't believe how big they've gotten. Jess, I had no clue we were fighting in the first place. Laughed my ass off. I don't know who this person even is. I got shakes and have spelling errors, so I delete and rewrite sometimes. Yo, Navy wife, good to see you. I miss you. Listen, if you ever miss a stream, don't be concerned, right? Like, don't think because I don't see you, I'm like, I mean, yeah, maybe it sucks if I miss my favorites, right? But nice to see you. It's a pretend media Mercado fan angry. Oh, is that really what K-Girl is? Like, I don't mind pretend, right? I really don't. I mean, he's said some weird things sometimes about, people down there as far as MAGA is concerned. But, like, he just really just stands in front of ICE with a camera, bro. Or he did until he got attacked multiple times and robbed, I guess. And then Mercado, I used to call him Avocado Mercado. I really didn't know his name. Like, I didn't think about it. So I'd always call him like Avocado Mercado Media or some shit. And so he got really mad about that. And he was threatening to sue me because I was calling him Avocado Mercado. He was doing that weird thing where, like, oh, I'll sue you. You can't call me that. What, bro? What in the world? So I never took that dude serious, the Avocado Mercado guy. Full Wandering, good to see you, man. Did you get your computer set up all figured out? Yeah, this thing's pretty set up, man. Really, the only thing I need to do, tomorrow I'm going in and I'm sending in the other laptop and headphones that Unfiltered sent me so he can get his, money back. But my setup now, man, is good. Like, really, there's only 3 things I care to really do now, and that's basically on my payday. I call it my payday because everybody knows I'm on Social Security. But I should have enough money to get a webcam It's like 120 bucks, I think, is on Amazon right now. And so then once I get the webcam, boom, you know what I mean? Then it's really just all set up. And then I'm gonna get me a just a table and a chair so I can properly just not sit on the bed. Right now I'm actually using a TV tray dinner, whatever the hell it's called, tray to have my setup on. So it's a little goofy. He did get me a second monitor that these YouTubers do, so I can look at a monitor here and do some stuff with you guys here. I don't have enough room to set that up yet, so I'm doing great, guys. I went from a phone to Unfiltered giving me the whole setup. So again, I always got to say a shout out to Unfiltered and Raw. You know, I'm super grateful, right? Man, every time I just think about it, right? Like the dude set me up, guys, the whole last streaming kit pretty much, right? So shout out to Unfiltered. K girl, but changing a simple tire is pretty easy. Changing tires it's really easy, guys. I'm being real with you. Yo, Tin Man, good to see you. I appreciate you. I can honestly say I don't know how to change a tire and wouldn't even attempt to try. Hey, that's fair enough, Lucy. That's fair enough. Some people really don't. They just see a tire, a jack, and a tire iron in the back of the car. And then some cars, like my car, bro. So the Charger GT, right, has this kit. It's like this. I'm used to just changing a tire, everything's good, but it's got this weird like fix a flat type system where like it'll pump air, then try to do a weird seal so you can get your car somewhere. It doesn't even have a spare tire. It doesn't even have a spare tire. It has this weird kit that like blows air into a tire and then tries to seal it so you can try to get it to Les Schwab or wherever you got to go to get a tire done, right? And so that was weird. I'm used to just a spare tire, a jack, and a tire iron, but you know, I suck on these electronics anyways, so you guys can imagine me trying to deal with that shit. So, oh shit, what the hell is my mouse doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't care, Forerunner, whose backs you have. I really don't. You want to get a little spicy, you can go ahead and leave this chat and go to wherever she is. I think she's actually over there with Chris and Danny, so you're more than welcome to see the door. Meatwad is your ex-mod. Polybus. Polybus. I don't know how to say the fucking name. It's such a fucking, what is it? What does the name even mean, bro? To be real with you, but well, hell, if she's a Nathan fan, she should like me. I'm the most friendly MAGA to pretend of all time. I believe that. Yo, Cher, what's up? Man, I really did put that in the right place there for you guys to see the kitties running around. That's pretty cool. Cher, good to see you as always. Cher is like the most supportive person in all these YouTuber channels that I've seen. I always call her out whenever I see her. Like she's always gifting people subs and doing this and doing that and going to all these channels. So good to see you. Okay, girl, if you are in the middle, you should be able to give a simple definition of a woman. Oh gosh, there goes Rick. There goes Rick. OMG. Oh, it's Momo. So I know that Momo is I don't want to say the word, but Momo's over there on Danny's channel, right? Always talking about me, always. So I know who you are, Momo. Oh my God, it's pronounced polymorphous. I don't know. What's up, Art? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yo, we got grandmom in the house. Don't forget to hit the likes, guys. Hey, we got a few people in here though from Chris and Danny's chat though, so we might not get some of those likes, right? So this is ridiculous. Okay, you know what's ridiculous? While I just mute you because you'll still stay here until you go cry back to Danny. You want to know what's ridiculous, and we can go down the rabbit hole of what's ridiculous. But you know what's ridiculous is two gay men who believe in God or say they do one day and say they don't the other, right? Want to continue to attack me, want to they had mods in their channel who they've unmodded because they support William in his growth. That's what's ridiculous. And on top of what's ridiculous, then you come in here and try to say I'm ridiculous while they're live. Go back to your people's chat and keep it within that chat. It does not happen here. You're not going to congregate here somehow, some way, and try to act a fool. You guys can go right on back to their little chat. And I damn near, if you look at my channel, bro, right, and this is about my mental health and doing better. I've got, what, 57 views right now? What do they got? I'm either almost at their views, right, or a little lower. So that should just say enough within itself, you know? So, but this is ridiculous. The continued hate on me, right, is ridiculous. That's what's ridiculous. So, but again, certain people need certain content. And if they can talk about Will, well, then they're not eating cereal, eating lasagna, have something in the background, sitting there and not engaging with chat really, other than, oh, Will this and Will that. You see what I'm saying? Some of these YouTubers, that's what they do. They'll sit down, they'll eat, they'll walk away, they'll do this. They're live for 12 hours, 10 hours, saying and doing nothing other than putting something up in the background, no engagement. But then when they talk about William, then there's some engagement. You see what I'm saying? And good for you. But you can take it over there. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, that's a funny one. Not a fact. That's your opinion and a fair lefty opinion. We're kind of far back on chat as always, guys. You know how it gets in here. That was just crazy timing, Will. It was a random shirtless joke. Crazy that you popped in at the... You know how when we were growing up, I don't know if you guys remember this saying, but how your ears would ring if somebody was talking about you? Like even across the country, your mom at home, like you're doing something and you're like, oh, I need to get home. And you could just, your ears would ring. It's a saying, right? Your ears would ring if somebody's talking about you. And it is crazy. It's absolutely ironic that sometimes I'll go into chats and it doesn't bother me. I'll just make the comment like, damn, y'all still talking about me, right? Like, you know? So, Will, I watched your stream from this morning. You're up way earlier than me. It was awesome. Thumbs up. Yeah, for anybody here who missed the stream this morning, when you get a chance, if you can just watch the first 10 minutes. And the reason I say this, especially to Ghostface, Angry, Rick, and all these people who, you know, oh, Artsy, I see you down there. I'll get to you. Nice to see you. But if you guys can watch the very first 10 minutes of my video from this morning, would probably mean the most to me. Because I was doing like a dry reaction or whatever it is about the 10 different bipolar basically situations or stages or whatever. And I ask people, let's listen to this. Take from when you see me, from when you first see me, whether it was way back in October or last week. Listen to what the person's saying, and then you say, has William been through any of these? Have you seen this in William? Because a lot of these, whatever, the same people we were just talking about, William's not bipolar. He's faking it. He's, again, it doesn't bother me, and I'm not here to debunk shit. But what I do on my channel is I will talk about things, I get it off my chest, and then it doesn't build up. Because even a normal person, right, could just bottle shit up, and then something happens and they explode, right? Well, for me, it's just easy to talk about it. Boom, it's done. Move on. Have a good day. If something happens again, maybe talk about it, be done with it, right? And so if you watch the first 10 to 15 minutes of that video this morning, man, crazy. I didn't know how bad into bipolar I was, guys. I really didn't know I was that bad into bipolar. So, how's it going, Archie? Good to see you. Oh, we got Geyer Digital in the house again. Good to see Geyer. Geyer's everywhere, man. He's here, he's there, he's over there, he's back, he's here, he's gone, he's like a Rick almost in real life. You know what I mean? He is everywhere. Just saying hi, then back to Tomorrowland, but much love. Hey, have fun, Archie. I appreciate you stop. Hey, Archie's doing the Tomorrowland thing, and she comes in to say hello. Wow, that makes me feel good. Archie used to troll me to the limits, man. So for her to come in and be like, hey, and then go back to what she's doing in real life, hey, good to see you, Archie. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. 55 people watching, only 19 likes. Share, thank you. Thank you. Find some way to get my number and let's go fishing this August. I'm dead serious. You know what? So, Conspirator said he wants to hang out for like a barbecue and a fire thing and a man's thing. Angry Oregonian says it. Unfiltered says it. Geyer says it. Man, we might just, and no cameras involved, no going live, no just putting this on the fucking internet. Man, we all might need to link up together and do something. You know what I'm just saying? Because there's so many people that really want to do something. So off camera, off live, we might all have to kind of link up and figure something out. So, Geyer, want me to give it to him and have him text you? Oh, looks like Miss Axe telling them. Well, I mean, of course they know each other. But damn, girl, what you trying to do? I was hoping she wasn't going to try to go and hang off of that piece, because it's just kind of like a fabric up there or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not a solid. Damn, bro, she went all the way up there. She in her bit. Girl, what you doing? Oh, bro, hold up. Is there a fly in here or something? Is that what you're doing? You're trying to track down a. Oh yeah, she might be on to something. Bro, hey, can you like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? You good? I mean, it's not like lunging off of there she'd hurt herself, but yeah. Well, anyways, that just happened. Wow, she never been up on the very top piece like that before. COVID made people stupid. I held the door for someone at the deli in St. John's, and they looked at me like I was evil. Dude, that happens to me sometimes, which is absolutely weird. Like, people will look at you like, why the fuck you hold the door open for me? I was just kind of taught that my whole life I do that. I'm like, hey, you can go in first. I'm not in such a hurry. Yeah, Portland's weird. Definitely. Oh gosh, we're so far behind in chat. Will doesn't even know I'm here yet. Well, Archie, you were here and you're probably gone, and I appreciate you. Sucks like I was so. Somebody says do make sure live chat is on, but I'm pretty sure settings. No, that's not that. I want to make sure. Oh man, where do I go here? Is it edit? Details? No. Yeah, live chat's up. Yeah, live reactions. Okay. I'm just so slow. Anyways, guys, fuck, bro. I'm so far behind. I could really never. I try, guys. I try, man. Here's my problem. Is I want to be the guy that literally interacts with his chat. If you take time out of your day to come here, I want to acknowledge it. And so if people can just understand, sometimes I'm a little behind in my chat. I'm not trying to be hurtful. It's me and I can't seem to stop it. I can't just scroll all the way down. I just can't. So, okay. Yes, Jess, I forgot. I gave you my number a while back. Okay. I'm on no drama level right now. Thank you. Angry and Miss Angry. Yes, we love Angry and Miss and Miss Angry, man. I like Angry too when he's out in his truck and doing shit. Like when I was just watching him chase a storm, bro. And that was interesting to me. I could watch that for hours, just him sitting in his truck and waiting for a lightning strike. I don't know about anybody else. It's just kind of interesting to me, man. Maybe because it's just a chill stream. Like, right? Like maybe it's just such a chill thing. And I kind of love rain and lightning anyways, so. We got brother. Brother. Good evening from Ice Queen. Yo, Ice Queen, shout out to you. Sorry if I missed you. We listen, man. So we got 65 people in here. If you don't know, I'm just sometimes late in chat, so forgive me, please. Miss A in the house. Will's like 5 minutes behind chat. That's the story of my life. I need to just say that. I need to change my name to be like Will's 5 minutes late or some shit. I don't know what I'd say. Maybe I got to get a shirt or a hat made. I don't know. Something to deal with like my chat because I'm always behind. True story. That was plainly the worst IDO I've ever seen on YouTube. Lady Angry and Angry, when are you going live again? Angry just did like was it a 12-hour stream? Sheesh. If I was to ever do a 12-hour stream, guys, I'd have to remove the mic because, there's a little pee and a little fart. For those that don't know, we'll tell that story here real quick. But, it's always me taking L's on the internet. But if I had to do a stream like that, you guys would see me cook. Is it like a live blog? What is it called when you do these things? Because I'd have to eat. So I'd have to somehow put my laptop over there and show you guys what we'd be cooking for dinner. Because I cook. I'm a cook. But anyways, the other night, I'm like, hey, guys, I got to go get me something to drink. And I forgot I had this stupid-ass mic on. As you get older, I guess you have a little pee and a little fart. So, yeah. Well, there I was. I come back to chat. Hey, guys, I had a soda with me and everything. Like, I played it off. I thought I was smooth criminal, bro. I thought I was a smooth criminal. Had my little drink. But the chat had me on 4K. Or whatever the audio, whatever this crisp audio is called, they got me. I had a little pee and a little fart. So to me, the pee and the fart was more embarrassing than me upside down on live. I'm just saying. There's someone who attacked Veli Ray who's in chat and they lied about it to the cops. Want to know who it is? And we got receipts. Dang, who is that? Who the hell is that? I didn't even know Veli Ray got assaulted. Chair Bear, I talked for 12 hours yesterday. Maybe Lady A will get on hers though. Hey, I would tune into Lady A. You know what I'm saying? I would tune in. I was in a weird chat the other day with you guys though, where somebody was talking about her cooking or doing laundry or something, and I don't know what kind of weird stuff was going on in the chat, but I was like, okay, yeah. Anyways, Angry might be able to touch on that if he's still here. I don't know. It was something they were just laughing and having a good time, and I'm like, well, okay. Rick, long day, but yeah, I'm good. Waiting till Timmy Trumpet closes Freedom in like 40 minutes. Timmy Trumpet, that sounds kind of like an interesting yo, Timmy Trumpet. Yo, shout out to Timmy Trumpet. Like that's I don't know who that is, but that's kind of cool. That's an interesting name. Angry, that was a long day for you, but we loved it though. Did Angry eat though? Did Miss Angry like bring him some food? Like, was he able to eat and hydrate, man? Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm sure, but I'm just saying, like, what did Angry eat while he was live streaming? He threatened people in chat like Travis Jur did. That's how Travis got indicted. Well, of course, we all know the thing with Travis. He went after a kid. I mean, he went after other people as well, but the thing that really fucked him was the kid. That's what started the ball rolling, and then all this other shit that he's in, obviously. I spent the entire day clearing up ants. Oh, my. So, my unit behind this wall you see is dumpsters. It's where everybody takes their trash. And it's sometimes it gets nasty. And so somehow ants from there will somehow try to get up in here. And I don't have crumbs nowhere, and I don't have this and that. But I do obviously have my cat's water fountain over there. And so some reason these ants will somehow get in here and then try to go for the water bowl. And I've had to deal with them. I've talked to my property people, and they've dealt with the ants now. But at first, I had the ants, and everybody thinks that Raid stuff, that Toro or whatever, that Toro Raid, or the little bait trap things is with the liquid in it. Well, I can't do that because I cannot keep an eyeball on these kitties to not lick on it, right? They don't know better, and I don't want these kitties to be hurt. So I'm like, how the fuck do you get rid of ants if you can't, So it was a whole thing. The ants are gone. Ants are fucking trouble. And then having pets, it becomes more difficult because a lot of things that take care of ants quickly, even, you can't really use. So it's been hot, and I feel a little burnt out. Sorry to hear that, Rick. Sometimes take a day for yourself, my friend. I'm telling somebody else to take a day for themselves. Me. But sometimes you got to do that, my friend. Do you have Cash App, Will? I do have a Cash App, but listen, man, and I really don't ever come in here and try to plug myself or do whatever that is. But my Amazon wish list is on my YouTube here and also on my X. So anybody who wants to donate, there are some items there that people can do. There's also a couple different what is it called? Those gift card things. And I believe 25, 50, and 100, because some of the things up there on the wish list are a little pricey. And so there's an option there for people to do it that. So if really, if anybody did want to help me in any way, as far as a donation is concerned, Amazon, and I've said this even back when I was down there, helping and being involved with MAGA, is like the Amazon wish list thing. Like that's because then you could feel like you helped me in some way, right? Like if like I'm just saying, I hate doing that, bro. I hate doing that, right? Like go look here, send me money or whatever. Like I really don't. But for anybody who cares, you can go look at the Amazon wish list. You can look at whatever. If you care to get some, you can get some. If not, there's reasonable increments of like the gift card thing, 25, 50, 100. And if anybody does, I'd rather you guys do the Amazon thing, to be real with you. So I'm not here for the dollar. There's just a couple things there. Like I said, even the Amazon wish list is just a few couple things just to help with me entertaining you guys better. And that's all I need, right? I don't need you to send me 50. Oh, get some shoes, get a steak, go do this, go do that. You know, like if somebody was to say, here's $50, right? I couldn't really think what I would do with that $50 initially, other than probably save it to get one of my items on my wish list, to be real. You know, I'm not just going to run out there and, oh my God, yeah, we're going to, you know. So, but thank you for that, fool, man. And again, nobody has to donate. Nobody has to give me anything. I would rather have interactions like this than money. Who says that? Everybody enjoys money, right? Money's good. But I'm loving the interaction more than trying to be here for the clicks or the money or just any of that, bro. I'm just trying to spread awareness of my mental illness. I'm trying to bring some of you guys together who might be, but just be chill in this chat type thing. Yeah. So, hello, Will doesn't even know I'm here. No, I seen you. Dude, go to Goodwill. Go to Goodwill or so shit and get a $20 used desk for now. It'll change your world for sure. Yeah. How the hell would I get a desk, bro? If you've never seen and then my charger, right, has a sound system in the back, a huge ass subwoofer. I can barely put bags of groceries back there. So I don't even know how I would. Some people have tried giving me some things around Portland. And I'm like, how the fuck? Because I'm not going to just be ghetto and put it on top of the ride and try to tie it down and be weird and scratch up the paint shit. Because last call, man. They're called the last call. That beautiful blue paint job. I actually had to go through insurance because for those of you who don't know, there's at the Clackamas Town Center, across from there is kind of like a big shopping center. They got crumble cookies and this type of thing. And I went over there to get some crumble cookies a couple weeks back. And a lady's going to the stop sign in front of me. And I pulled up behind her. And I'm almost at least a half car's length behind her. And I go to look at my phone real quick, because that's what you do when you're parked. You can look at your phone. And next thing I know, boom. You know what the fucking lady did? For some reason, she had pulled out too far into the crosswalk. Some homeless person was walking like this, and she went to back up and just continued to back up right into my fucking car. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she had scratched some of the paint on my front bumper. And I'm like, nah. Can I get your information? And she was going to try to just get in her car and go away. But she had her own system in her car. You guys, you know, the one where there's that camera and it records, right? And she's like, oh, and she knew. And I'm like, look, man, if you want to do a little simple hit and run, that's on YouTube. But I'll sit here and I'll call local police. And this is Clackamas County, so it's different than Multnomah County. It wouldn't have took hours for the police to get out there on this little fender bender. It was more of a scrape. But so it ended up being she had to pay like her insurance had to pay like it was almost $3,000, guys, and it was just a little bit of a scrape on my car on the front. Because nah, fuck that, lady. You backed into me. You're wild. Talking about, oh, I'm sorry. How the fuck am? And guys, this is the last call of the blue paint that I have on that car. You can't just go into AutoZone and get that specific color. So I couldn't even have done it myself, really. It's a unique ass color. So, oh my, why does my mouse do that every once in a while? Fat Patriot, I didn't have my chat set to all messages and didn't see you. I'm all about one or the other. Either make me a sandwich or give me $1. Which would you choose? Yo, Ghostface is like, yo, make me a sandwich or give me $1, guys. Let's answer that. I love Ghostface. Let me answer that. Make me a sandwich or give me $1. Guess what? Make me a sandwich. Can I have the sandwich? Can I have the sandwich? Let's make a poll. Let's make a poll for Ghostface. Start a poll. Ask a question. Sandwich or $1. So sandwich or $1? Yes is for sandwich. No is for $1. Sandwich, yes. $1, no. This is for chat. Like, I want to see how the chat feels on that. Like, if somebody was like, "Hey, man, you want a sandwich?" Or I can just give you $1. So sandwich, yes. $1, no. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Shout out to Ghostface. Okay. We're almost catching up, though. We're so far behind. Oh, boy. We are so far behind. Oh, my. I didn't realize how far behind we are. My gosh. Well, at least you guys know I do respond to my chat because I'm probably 10 minutes behind. So shout out to Ghostface. I am Gen X. My father taught me car maintenance. I was changing oil, doing spark plugs, changing tires at 13 years old. And I'm a woman that's 59 years old now. Shout out to you, Piper. I see FP on my phone, but not on TV. Listen, guys, FP is not banned on my channel. Okay. I don't know why I see him. I haven't blocked him nowhere. I've looked everywhere, and I don't know what that's about. I honestly don't. People can see him, but I can't. This almost happened to Rick before. Remember, guys? I'd be like, "Oh, Rick's in my chat acting a fool. I can't see him. I can't get rid of him." And so now we're going through this with FP. So sorry, man. I don't know how that works. He's not, nowhere have I got him to where he can't chat and be here. I've literally got nobody that way. I just mute people. So FP, is TLC boycotting your channel? Should I go to the garage and watch on my Samsung? When your ears ring, start saying people's name that you know. Your ears will stop ringing when you get to the person that's talking about you. Well, that's a whole lot of people, man. And there's a whole lot of people talking about me that I don't know. So my ears would always ring. I always assumed you were bipolar, and I do not mean that in a hateful way. Thank you, Rick. I mean, a lot of people thought I was bipolar, and it's just facts. And it's not being mean saying that. That's why I wanted people to watch the video from this morning, right? So, no RCA. Would Vizio work? I hope one day Zach X will be obsessed with me as I am with him. Oh my God. So this is a troll. That sometimes I just read shit and it pisses people off because I'm like not. Anyways, so yeah, wait. Can we not? I don't like polybus, but like we don't need that. We don't need to bring just to interject some more of that bullshit. We're not doing that. So I'm still here. He'll eventually see it, but yes, of course, anytime, Will. Keep up the positive vibes. You got this. I appreciate you. You must have gotten kicked from Chris and Danny's chat. No, that's the wrong person. That's not who it is, guys. That's not the real polybus. No one wants to hang out with Jesse. What do you mean? I'm like, I'll buy concert tickets. Miss Axtel sent me a video. I forget the band now. I watched it and I want to buy. I'm going to buy tickets. And the whole goal was to meet her and her husband at the show. But she's like, oh, nobody wants to hang out with me. You know, I would definitely hang out with you and your husband for sure. What is happening, everyone? Okay. We got Chair Bear pushing the channel. We got 44 likes, guys. Hey, we're getting there. Maybe my goal is 50 for the night, so we're close. We dang near got more. The likes and the views are almost matching up, guys, and that makes me feel positive. So I'll probably be in Tomorrowland by then. He got 20 minutes. Alcohol is the devil, especially for someone that's bipolar. Taking medication advice, quit drinking. Come on, Mike Hunt. Let's not do that. Right? I'm getting the help I need. I poured out all my liquor bottles. I don't have a single drop of liquor in this house other than rubbing alcohol. My doctor is not prescribing my medication. My doctor is actually doing me wrong. So it says taking medication advice is completely fucked for me right now. They got me on gabapentin, which makes everything worse. Yeah, it takes care of pain, but everything else is fucked. So come on, man. Don't do that. Just because maybe your favorite streamer is against me, right? People know what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, right? I basically put my own shit out there. Right? Ice Queen. Yo, Ice Queen's out there. You guys know Ice Queen in real life? Shit, we all might have to go out and have just a little fun night, you know? Kick back and do a little karaoke or a little pool or throw some darts. There's a place in Portland, guys, where you could actually throw axes. Oh, well, maybe, you know what? Maybe nobody wants to go throw axes with William right now. Maybe the axe throwing is a little bit out of the picture, right? But there's literally a place you can throw an axe. And there's this, they put a card up there, a playing card, guys. And if you can hit the card and basically split the card in half, you get a free steak dinner. I'm being serious with you. Cats in the background adds to the live. Nice. Yeah, she's up there just, see her little paw? She's just like, you know what I'm saying? They run around and then they tuck her out. They eat, sleep, shit, raise hell. Eat, sleep, shit, raise hell. I love the cats, bro. Like, if we're going to really talk about mental health, they initially were setting me down the right path, like just to, you know, if you have a pet, a dog, a hamster, goldfish, whatever it is, you got some responsibility. And on top of it, it could be a tarantula. People have reptiles and parrots, and I mean, whatever the fuck it is, man, there's just a connection. And it's great to have that love, you know. It's great to have just that. If you're having a down day or something's going on, especially for me, my cats, you know, they stop what they're doing and they cuddle up next to me. It's wild that animals just sense something going on, you know. And some of you guys say, you hear me, I'll take a deep breath. So these cats know that. Hey, wait, if William's taking a deep breath, he must be stressed. Yeah. Yeah, Zoomy time, and then dang, you guys already missed this. That's how far behind I'm behind. Shit. So we got 68% says they would take the sandwich, and the other percent said they would take the dollar. I was wondering if I was going to be the only one to take the sandwich. And to be fair, guys, well, I love food, but if you actually take a sandwich and you take the dollar, maybe you'll be able to use that dollar. I don't think so. I can't to take that dollar and then make a sandwich. Maybe back in the day, not in this, not in the world we live in now. You're not taking a dollar and making a sandwich. And if you did, you might get that nasty one that's about 1 or 2 days old from the grocery store, and it's marked down to 99 cents. I'm not even sure you can get a cheeseburger anywhere for $1. I don't even think you can get a small fry for $1. So you dang right, I'm taking the food over $1 any day. Oh, we almost got 50 thumbs up. Yeah, the cats do jump from way up there. One time I was watching some Netflix out here because, you know, my bedroom's over there. I don't really sleep here. I just don't have a couch. I had 2 beds when I moved, and I'm not going to throw away a good bed. So basically, my living room is a fucking bed. And so I was out here watching some Netflix, and man, I did the old man's nap. You know, the mid-afternoon nap. If you're old, you know. And I took this nap, and the damn cat, I don't know if it needed to eat or piss or whatever was going on, but that motherfucker took the express route. Shoo! Boom! Man, unfortunately, the cats don't know. I've had abuse when I was younger. A lot of my being beat up as a kid by my mom's boyfriend was obviously when they came home from the bar, 2:30, whatever it would be. And so my door would get slammed open and I'd get beat up by these grown men. And then they just go back to whatever the fuck they were doing and rinse and repeat. So I don't really sleep at night. Right. And so the cat did this, whoo, boom, and I jumped up and I'm ready, bro. People say that I waddle and I don't move too fast and all that, bro. I was up, shorts on, and ready to bang real quick in a matter of 2 seconds. And it was just the cat just, shoo, boom, and then just looking at me like, bro, why are you even up? You're a massa. Why are you up? I just want some food and a little pee and I'm back to sleep. The motherfucker was right up there back to sleep before I could even realize what the hell was going on. Scud missile from the air, guys. I'm telling you, man. I don't get involved with drama, or I don't get involved with Danny and Chris chat anymore. Even if they unblock me, their mods go apeshit. Well, that's true, Artsy. Dang, I didn't know Artsy got banned in there. Dang. Yo, Moon, how you doing? Hey, Will. I'm Lady A, sir. I'm Angry's wife. Oh, shit. Man, we got Lady A in the house and I never knew it. I didn't know Ice Queen was Lady A. Well, shit. Well, we should still hang out because your husband said we got to do a man's retreat. Maybe we got to do like a man's hangout and then there's like a wife hangout. Is that like a thing, guys, where like we can all get together and do something, but then the men are over here, maybe drinking a couple cold ones, having a fire pit. Maybe the ladies are over here doing their thing. I mean, I know when I was growing up and some of the things I've done, there's been that type of thing. So shit. Well, shout out to you, Ice Queen, Miss Angry. I love the name, by the way. Well, shit, this whole time I didn't even know. Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss A. We got to get you guys out in the truck a little bit more often. Hey, guys, you might have to super chat them so they can and say it's for gas, because it was just kind of nice seeing them out there, even if there's not a storm going on, right? It was funny because they went to a spot and they were showing some things, and there's like this milkshake spot, and I was saying, man, I was trying to tell angry, man. I didn't know if the place was open or not, but I'm like, you better give Miss A milkshake, man. You got to get your girl a milkshake, brother. It was her very first live. Cut her some slack. What happened? Did Geyer even say who was who? Because he was saying some shit, but I must have not seen what he would, who he was saying it was. But whatever. I like Belly Ray. He is nuts sometimes, but so are we all. He really does good for the homeless in Southeast. Yes. Valley Ray feeds the homeless, guys. So he does. He makes homemade food, homemade barbecue chicken, and he feeds the homeless. Somebody says, yeah. I didn't really want to touch on this, guys, but somebody kind of said something about Climatics in chat. They call him Crimatics. It's whatever. I think that Climatics is also bipolar. So knowing that, I got to give him some grace. He needs love in his corner. He needs friends in his corner. And hopefully he can get his mental health or the CTE, whatever. People got these things that deal with Climatics, and I don't know enough. I can't just be like, it's bipolar, it's CTE, or he's just crashing out. Maybe it's money and he started losing money. I don't know what it is. But what I do know, and the thing that I want to say, and I've said this before, even when I was back doing the MAGA stuff, is that this dude came out of nowhere and latched on to Tommy. And then to me, it looked like it was just a big money thing. Let me get Tommy on. Let me boost my followers. Because Tommy went from nothing, created himself in a short amount of time, had 50 to 100,000 people watching him. He had so many subs and subscribers. So guess what happens when you befriend somebody like that? And then you have a platform on YouTube where Tommy never had that platform to start. So you have this platform. Oh, let me bring you on, Tommy. Let me teach you some things. Let me do this and do that and all these type of things. And then what does that do? Then Tommy's followers, right? It's common sense. So all these followers that tuned into Tommy now became followers of Climatics, right? And so I always believed it was a money thing, bro. It was to grow his own channel. And out of all the crash outing that I've seen of Climatics, I never really wanted to touch on it. But there's a post going around where somebody screenshotted the chat, and basically it's like, I'm the one who made Tommy. Whoa. Whoa, bro. What? Just, no, honestly, guys, for or against Tommy in this chat, Climatics basically said, by his own words, by his own fingers, that he made Tommy, that Tommy would not exist without Cly. So for anybody out there watching, and I know I don't have too many people right now, it's only 55, but I love my 55. We need to have a Tommy and Unfiltered Tuesdays and Thursdays. We need to have a Tommy and Angry Tuesdays or Thursdays. Miss Angry Tuesday and Thursday. You don't need a joker over here that thinks he's the big shit and narcissist to run these Tuesdays and Thursdays. Right? And the reason why I'm even saying this is because it sucks, because a lot of people tuned into Tommy, whoever the guest would be, whatever they're talking about. So for one piece of shit to be like, I'm done. Nah. Let these Tuesdays and Thursdays carry on somehow. We'll figure it out. People loved watching those, right? People tuned in. It's not cool that somebody crashes out and tries to destroy some shit. Maybe some of those were his idea. Oh, Tommy, let's do this, let's do that. But to say that you created Tommy, bro, that Tommy wouldn't be there without you, bro, you a silly motherfucker, man. And that's all I'm going to say. Hate me or like me, there's Clyde's fans out there. I don't care, man. You cannot say that. You cannot say that Climatic built Tommy. Climatic helped Tommy. Tommy would still be there though without Climatic's involvement. So good night, Will, in chat. Good night, Nancy. Sorry I missed you. You're probably already asleep. Dead asleep by now. I have church in the AM, so I'll catch y'all later. Hey, good night, Navy. Have a good one. Currently in a leftist live stream on TikTok, and they can't figure out who it is. They keep blocking. Okay, whatever. What do we got? I'm scrolling down. I'm trying to see these comments. Somebody posted my wish list. I think that was Fool. Thank you, Fool. My wish list sucks, guys, because some of the items are a little. But Angry's right to try to just find some table, but or no, it was Fool. Okay, Fool. Thank you. Let's see. You can't get a Sammy for $1, right? It's a YouTube setting. You need to click all messages or live messages to see FP comments. Bro, it's on. It's clicked. That setting is already clicked, guys. Cookie Bach is an idiot. Will, you blocked me in another chat before you could ban me in chat, so you couldn't see me in your live. Oh, okay. LOL, he's gonna go through it. Oh, poor Will. Forgive but not forgotten. Yes. The band is Red Clay Strays. Yes. I've actually got my ticket to the Red Clay Strays, guys. Really, because I think the music's cool, and it would be cool to see Miss Axtell and her husband. So it's a double bonus. All right, everybody's carrying on about Fat Patriots in my channel. It seems to be very weird that we're just continuing to see a lot of Fat Patriot stuff. This is my channel, so I'm not trying to continue to hear this Fat Patriot stuff. Also, just for the record, to be fair, if Fat Patriot's got a strike and then you guys are trying to send him here, just know the haters now know. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you get a strike and you're not allowed to stream for a week and then you go create another channel, you can actually lose everything. You can actually then be kicked off of YouTube. And I'm just saying that, guys. So everybody and I wasn't trying to bring this up, but now you guys have pushed it because why has my channel become now an FP channel? Be careful, because now haters will know this channel you're pushing. They will go there and report him. And when you got a strike and you're timeout, you cannot go make another YouTube channel. And if you do, to circumvent that strike, then you are permanently off of YouTube. So can we kind of move on from the FP topic, guys? Because holy shit, I'm just scrolling and it's FP. Like, nah, this is William. This is William. So it's perfectly okay to miss a message or two. Try to keep up with current messages or you'll drive yourself crazy. That's for sure. Even reading every fourth message can help. Important stuff can be asked twice, and mods will help ask when missed or what's missed. You know what, bro? We got a new mod in the house, bro. Hold up. Let me see. Add as a moderator. We're gonna go like this. Boom. We got a new mod in the house. Oh, my baby. Oh, my beautiful lady. Oh, my. Oh, I love you so much. This is my Harley bug. This is my long-haired lioness, Queen Sheba, my cuddle bug. This is my long-haired snuggle buddy. God, she's purring so, I don't know, you guys probably can't hear it, but she is rumbling. I love you, baby girl. I love you, baby girl. All right, guys. And then we got the cats. So the cats also add to the, you know, yeah, let's try to catch up, guys. You're right. Let's just try to catch up. Tommy created Tommy, and Tommy will carry on. This is facts. Tommy still owes me a sandwich. Ghostface says Tommy still owes him a sandwich. Okay, all right, guys, we're caught up. And from here on out, in the rest of the stream, we're going to stay caught up. So my only goal now and focus of the night is to stay up with chat. So here we go. If I missed anything, guys, that you wanted me to say, retype it, please. I just ask you, if there's something I missed, or even if it's just a simple hello and I missed you, can you just retype it, please? So, what did I miss? Why does FP have to leave? Well, because you guys are making my channel about FP. Every single comment I was trying to read through was FP this and FP that. This is my channel. Also, it's not that I have to say that FP has to leave. You guys are, why do I got to repeat myself? If you get a strike on YouTube and YouTube says you can't stream for a week and you go make a new YouTube channel and you get caught, you get banned off of YouTube. Go Google it. You guys would think I'm just randomly hating for no reason. But for you guys that love FP and you come in here and you're trying to push this whole other channel because he's circumventing a strike in a timeout, you're actually doing him harm because now you can take him off the internet. I've got no reason to hate. You know, it's just my chat started getting caught up in a whole nother thing. And I'm like, okay. Chair Bear, Will can't see Fat Patriot comments and chat was becoming about him. We weren't pushing his channel. We were telling people why they couldn't see him. People have side conversations. Well, there was somebody who was. I'm not going to debate, right? But even if you can see FP and FP is trying to communicate, you know, there's evil out there where people don't want to see FP progress, and so just even the interaction. Because right, you've already seen haters in here on me already, so you don't think they hate him as well? So now they could just go to YouTube and be like, I'm just trying to say, guys, like whatever, man, you know. So go ahead and talk about him then. Let him be in chat. Let him do him. And then if he's not on the internet, why? Because he came to my channel and everybody wanted to talk about it. And then for some reason, my channel would be the reason that he gets in you know, his channel in trouble. So just to be fair, guys, if anybody would know things about YouTube, who would it be? Especially the troll side of things. Remember, because I come in here hot and spicy. I would say certain things. I wouldn't get banned, right? I wouldn't get in trouble just because I know kind of how to use the system, so to speak. And I'll say it one last time. If you get a strike and they put you in timeout and you make a new channel and you get caught doing that, you lose it all. So anyways, Chair Bear, I'm not going to do this. Matter of fact, I know you're a big, strong supporter of the dude. If you feel a particular way, then you can go, right? That's all I'm going to say. I don't have time to do this weird back and forth with people. I don't. So if there's an issue, leave. Just leave. This way I can continue going forward. So, Will, I'm replying. Can we meet for lunch? I'd like the happy house. I was diagnosed manic depression at 9 years old, and I have a story to tell you, as it would be very informative, a talk for both of us. Hell yeah, Piper. We can meet up. I'll even pay for lunch or dinner or whatever it is myself. I'll treat you out. How about that? So yeah, do you have me on X? If so, reach out. Or if you have any of these other people in here, is friends on X, well, we can definitely link up. I just posted a pic of a hat on your YouTube community section. You should make it. Wait a minute, I got a YouTube community section? What the hell is that? Whoa, I got it. Wait, what? Hold up. I'm not going to look at it now, but I got to find out. I'm going to Google that. Let me Google it right now just so I can remember. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to go here. They said YouTube community posts. Okay. So we pulled that up. So I remember that when I get off live. I didn't know there was a community post. Well, how cool is that? No, hun, I will pay. Just waiting for my new card. I lost my purse and I'm waiting for new ID. And oh no. Oh no. We've all been there. I mean, I would think that a lot of people have been there where they lost their wallet or their fucking purse. Dang. Well, I hope nobody was able to fraudulently use your card. A lot of people sometimes will go to McDonald's and all these places where you don't have to do a PIN and do stupid shit, especially around Portland. So I hope that at least you didn't lose money. And of course, if you did, you could do a fraud claim and then that crazy process. But to lose your ID is a whole thing. Sorry to hear that. And then everything that you would keep, right, in your purse or wallet. Ah, man. About a year and a half ago, I went to the gas station, filled up my car. I had a drink in one hand, my wallet in the other, and my phone. And I go and I set my wallet on the hood of my car while I'm putting. I had like a bag of snacks. I put it in the trunk. I go and I have my drink and my phone, so I think I have everybody on me because you think that your wallet's already in your pocket. So then I drive away and I'm looking for my wallet, and then I realize I put the wallet on the hood. So I go right back. It wasn't even like 3 minutes. And within that 3 minutes, I believe that the fucking worker there that helps pump the gas took my shit. Motherfucker barely speak English, Mexican, and I'm not being racist. Hey, where's my wallet? Oh, no wallet. No me, no wallet. What? I wanted to slam him to the ground and search his ass. And then I go into the store and I'm like, yo, man, can you roll back the camera and see who grabbed my wallet? This should happen like 5 minutes ago. Oh, no, we don't do that. You got to get the cops. Bro, the cops ain't coming. Everybody knows Portland cops. The cops ain't fucking coming. And even if I went down that rabbit hole, it would be weeks and whatever the fuck later. And if that piece of shit did take my wallet, nothing would fucking happen to him, right? And who the fuck is investigating that anyways? A wallet? So, I lost $300 in cash. ID. My dumbass had my social security card and my birth certificate in there. So I had to get a hold, because I was born in Woodbridge, Virginia. So I had to get my birth certificate, which was a thing. Luckily, I got help with that. Then I had to get my social security card. Then I had to go to DMV. So it was a whole ass thing. No, okay, we did that. Hopeful, the hat looks cool. You guys, how do I see that? I don't want to click on the wrong thing here. Yeah, I'll have to. Let's see. YouTube. Where do I do this? YouTube. Your videos, downloads, view channel. Oh, there's a community little thing there. Wait a minute. I see my posts. Oh, I guess there's a hate comment on my community thing. It says 10 days ago. Okay, well, we'll delete that. We don't need that. Wait, newest? Oh, here we go. So, can you do me a favor with this hat, though? Can we do some different colors? Can we? Come on, man. You making, no hate to the grandmas out there, but you making me look like, bro, I'm from the 80s, bro. Hey, look at this. I mean, man, I love this hat, though. MPGA, Make People Great Again, Mental Health Awareness. And then the signature down there. Listen, can you do me a favor? Can we do some different colors on this? And if so, I will go tomorrow and get this hat made. I will go tomorrow and I will get this hat made if you can do some colors. Show me some colors, guys. So let's do some colors on that. And I know I can do my own personal colors I like, but just do some colors because you can't really see it good here, guys. But if you go on there to the community posts, I will make that hat. 100%. 100 fucking percent. And so, and you know what's cool about the hat, just to begin with? So I've got somebody who's created the hat for me. And then I got Ghostface, who basically gave me the idea. So this will be a creation of almost two different individuals. Man, that is fucking cool. That is cool. I might have pissed off some of my followers and mods, man, because of the FP thing, but I don't care, bro. I really don't. Like, I am earth colors, blue, green, and brown. Link to community page. Thank you, fool. Keeping it hopeful. You're a gangster. I love that. I love that hat. What's your X handle? Because I want to post that, but I don't want to be just posted without linking you. You know what I mean? Like, and then I got to tag Ghostface for the saying. You know. I lived in my truck for 9 years. I don't keep certain items in what I carry around. I still have my SS card and birth card. You would never think I could hold on to stuff being on the streets. Piper, you're on the streets? What the hell? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. You're on the... Wait, what? Hold up. Well, so I don't know if you're saying you were on the streets, if you're currently on the streets, if you ever need to use the bathroom, if you ever need a warm cooked food, if you ever need laundry done, I got you 100% free of charge. So I'm in, a matter of fact, I'm in North Portland. I'm right off the Mac stop. I'm not even a block from the Mac stop. I mean, everybody already knows kind of where I live, but I can't really necessarily have you here. But if it's a hot day, you can come get some AC. If it's in the winter and it's snow, I can put you on the floor. Uh, but if you're homeless, I'm sorry. Uh, but I can help you in ways I can help you. Um, so um, I got a room now, but I still like to be out sometimes. I get okay. Man, that hit me in the heart, bro. I was like, dang, is Piper really homeless in my city, bro? Because showing me love, I can at least let you come cook some food. I can come let you rest. I can come let you, use the bathroom and do laundry. Like I can at least do that, right? I feel. Um, we have Bach in here trying to be relevant, talking about what's the verdict. Well, I guess One Fool Wandering said what the verdict is for you. So why would you come here, man? No, nobody likes you, my guy. There is no support for Bach. And that was your own doing, man. Because you went everywhere and anywhere. You just went everywhere. You played all sides. And you did it over and over and over again, man. And now you're so irrelevant, bro. You're making YouTube videos about saying I had your tires popped or I popped your tires. That's crazy work, man. I think I'm keeping it hopeful on X. I don't go on there much, Instagram and Facebook. Keeping it hopeful. Can you do me some different colors? I know I could pick my own, but I'd rather you pick. Can you make one more hat for me with some different colors? I don't even care if they're bright colors, right? Pink and bright purples or something, but like not the old grandma look. Can we not do the old? Can you give me some popping colors on the hat? Keeping it hopeful, and I'll make that hat made. Can you post another one on the community for me so I can go do that tomorrow? I'd appreciate it. Hi, Will. I hope you're doing well today. Hey, sweetie pie, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. More thumbs up than people in chat. Now we're in business, guys. This is what I like to see. I was Will for a long time, but I found being myself out there was better than living with someone who used and abused a roof. Wasn't worth it. Man, so many women, more women than men, because men also go through abuse, which is, somebody would say that's weird to say, but a lot of women get stuck in these abusive relationships, and then people are like, why didn't you just leave? Leave what? Leave to go to the streets? Right? Leave where? Oh, well, the woman should have her own job and her own money and whatever. Maybe the woman's a stay-at-home wife. Makes the food, does the laundry, cleans the house, makes sure the home. I mean, we could debate back and forth. But in all actuality, abusive relationship, and where do you go? What do you do? Man. So a lot of people stay in these abusive relationships, and it sucks. Bach Precision made a 1-hour video about changing a wheel. Hi, Cookie Monster. Good to see you. Just posted different options on your community hub. Keeping it hopeful. Thank you. Cookie, it was painful to watch. You know, man, this channel's not about hate and continuing to like dog on somebody, but why in the fuck would Bach just come in his channel? This is what's the verdict? What the fuck does that even mean? What do you mean what the verdict is? Okay. So we got boom, newest. OMG. Sorry if I'm loud, guys. I'm some of you I probably just woke the fuck up. The cat just jumped. Oh my, guys. Look at this. And this does not do credit. If you guys can go look on your phones in my community thing, look at this. I'm getting this made. This right here, I'm getting made. Bro, that's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. MPGA, make people great again. Mental health awareness. Bipolar in cursive with the heart. I want that hat right now. Okay. Now, the guy that I go get the hats made through, he's very good. This isn't going to be a basic hat. This is probably going to be close to $100 hat. Just to be honest. But I'm going to get it made. I'd rather have this hat than a gaming chair or a gaming table. But I'm going to get this hat made, bro. 100%. 100%. If I ever do become, monetized, or people say make gear, shout out to Ghostface and keeping it hopeful, because you guys have basically helped create a hat that if I ever do make gear and send it to people, that's going to be the very first thing I put on my website or on the wherever the fuck it is where you can buy gear. And that's going to be the very first thing. 100%. And I don't care that it would cost more than saying just a generic t-shirt or a generic hat. If I've got to pay more and lose money to make that hat be able to send to people, I'm going to fucking do it. Because you got to realize that hat is more than just a few words, guys. It's got roses, and I don't know how it goes when you start getting into that type of design on a hat, but it's very intricate. And I'm going to have one. And whenever I get to the point in my YouTube career where I'm able to do the like, what is it called? Like gear and stuff. That's going to be it, man. Hey, can I have $1? Now Ghostface wants $1. Damn, I owe Ghostface $1. He's saying for the make people great again. That's funny. Can I get $1? Bro, you know where I live, man. Let's go get a couple cold ones, bro. Shit. Can you get $1? Shit. $5 holla? No, I'm just playing. But we're supposed to link up anyways, Ghostface. You left me hanging, man. God dang. We have to learn to ignore what people put in our minds. Today, women need an exit plan. Man. Women need an exit plan. It's true, and it's sad to say it. Women need an exit plan. Men as well, because there's very few. It's more men, but there's more men abuse women, but there's also women that abuse men. It's not always one-sided. So, but to have an exit plan has got to suck. Like, it seems maybe needed, but if you're at that point where you think you got to have an exit plan, maybe you should fuck with the person. It's crazy. I would have been dead if I had stayed. He did 3 years for what he did to me. I am blind in my right eye and tetanus in my right ear from the beatings. Fuck's sakes, man. Fuck's sakes. Well, message me on X. I'll shoot you my phone number if you ever got problems. I handle shit off screen, but if you ever got problems, especially like that type of problem, hit me up. 100%. The red and blue will always match. I feel like you always wear red or blue. People think I wear the same shirt, the same shorts. Literally, my wardrobe is exactly that. It's like 10 red shirts, 10 blue shirts, 10 blue shorts, 10 red shorts. Pretty much 10 of everything, to be honest. I'm OCD and 10 is the number for me. So, but I do. It's red and blue. It's a lot of black. There's some gray there during the winter. I prefer turkey, American cheese, and toasted sourdough. You guys are making me hungry, bro. I'm gonna have to warm something up real quick. I'm gonna have to get ghetto and go in there and get a can of clam chowder and just pop it and eat straight out the goddamn can. Sorry for the Christians. I'm sorry, but I'll have to eat out of the can just here. Ghetto as hell, guys. I've been homeless, and some people have made fun of me. Oh, William sleeps at a river. And when I was homeless, I get a lot of this canned soup stuff, and I had a nice little camp set up, but I wasn't really doing the cooking stove stuff. And so anyways, I would just get canned soups, man, and I would just eat right out the can. That's just what you do. Sometimes you got to adapt. If something happens to you in life, you got to adapt. And I went to a homeless shelter. I have a CPAP machine to sleep, and they stole it. They stole my backpack. And it was just a shit situation. And so, but yeah, I ate a lot of canned food, guys, without warming it up. Not anymore, but I was kind of making a joke. But Ghostface, I've got a ton of sourdough proofing in the fridge right now for tomorrow's bake. Hey, Kiss, how you doing? Yeah, merch. That's what I meant to say, guys. Merch. I was looking for the word. What's your ex? I can't find it. I believe it's Portland Bipolar or Bipolar Portland. Let me look. I actually forget. My ex. So my ex is at Portland Bipolar. And then my name on there is Living with Bipolar. So my ex is at Portland Bipolar. There we go. Well, Miss Axtel already did it. Why the heck did I read the next comment, bro? Oh my gosh. Do I have peripheral vision or not? Should I be driving, guys? I can't even see right there that Miss Axtel linked it. It's right there in front of my face. Bro, anyways. Glad you got out, Piper. Being in a toxic relationship like that is horrible. It's all about the sourdough start. What's up, Swamp? I'm munching on a tuna salad in a spinach wrap right now. Oh, trust me, my street family in St. John's are always asking they're going to tune him up if he ever shows up. Nothing I can say will stop it. Last I heard, he was in Columbia County somewhere. Hi, Will. Hope you're having a good evening. Hey, Riley. Nice to see you. Thank you. I hope you are as well. I'm having a great evening. A little hungry now because we're all talking about food. But yeah. Will, same here on shelters. R2D2 was a hellhole. I left and stayed in Waterfront Park on the river. I was down on Springwater Corridor by OMSI out there. And not like right where the bridge is and all that, where like the main crazy shit was. And this was 2015. So this was a long time ago. But back then it was like real crazy by the bridges and right there by OMSI. But I was off way back up, kind of out that way and off the beaten path. Like, guys, so I was getting Social Security at that time, but I didn't have enough to be housed. And so I think back in 2015, I was getting like 600, a little over 600 in Social Security. And so I went to Cabela's and I got like a nice tent. a mattress. I had a toilet, guys. There is literally camping toilets. It's got this thing, this like tall tent type thing with a zipper, and it's got a bucket, like Home Depot bucket, and it's got like a nice little toilet lid. And there's these little, it's like a charcoal tablet, and you put it in the bucket. And what that does, the poo and the pee, it breaks it all up. So I was even being beneficial to the wildlife and the land out there. I was doing everything that was right. I wanted to be a good human still, even though I was in homeless. I wanted to still try to live good. And so my place was way off, and I made sure nobody would ever follow me. And my camp was never messed with. But anyways, I had a camping stove. I did have a camping stove, but then propane started getting weird. And when I would carry my propane, it was almost like the crackheads would want to rob me for my propane. Or they'd be like, William's got propane. We never see where he goes. So then I started getting paranoid. What if these people try to follow me to camp and I'm not paying attention? And then I go somewhere and then they raid my whole ass camp. Because again, bro, I went to Cabela's of all fucking places and got a whole ass setup. And then I was only homeless for about 4 months. And then, but each month that my little camp would be a little bit nicer. I had, man, today I still have some of the gear. What is it, 10, 11, 12 years later? I still have some of the gear from when I was homeless. But anyways, man, I was homeless. I was out there by OMSI. I even saved a lady, guys. A lot of people run that trail, that Springwater Corridor Trail. They'll run it. They'll bike it. And some piece of shit crackhead, I heard screaming, help me, help me. It was absolutely terrifying. There's a difference between screaming where like there's a drug addict and they're fighting each other. Help me, get away from me. You can just tell they're fighting and acting a fool because she'll be like, get away from me while she's in your face. Or you'll get away from her and she'll chase you down and still say, get away from me. So there's a big difference between that scream and the scream I heard. I was absolutely terrified. And so I grabbed my knife. I run. Remember, I'm off the beaten path. So I'm in the dark trying to run through the bushes and shit. And I get there, bro. And this piece of shit got this lady on the ground with damn near her pants down. Bro, it was horrible. Man, I fucked him up, guys. Imagine the rage you think that I have in me, bro. I fucked him up. At the same time, another person down the way had heard what was going on, and he came running up. And I'm like, I'm beating him, and he's calling 911. He's like, bro, he's good. He's on the ground. He's trying to tell me to stop beating the fuck out of this dude. And so what's crazy is back 2015, cops actually showed up, and they showed up damn near quick, and I don't know how. They came, the cops, bro, came on like this weird four-wheeler thing. You know, the ones that kind of has a little back where sometimes there would be shovels and something like you would do like gardening or something. I don't know. But bro, they came in on this motherfucking, and it was some sheriffs too. They came on this motherfucking thing. And man, they were like, hey. And so when I looked back and realized it was the police, I stopped what I was doing. And because I was kicking him, bro. Man. And so they seen what happened. And that dude ended up going, he got like a measure 11 and some other shit. Man, I'm surprised I didn't brain the guy, guys. And people are like, what do you mean brain the guy? Like just one good kick that's it. Because if I would have killed the guy, guys, I would have been in trouble. As silly as that sounds, if I would have really killed that guy, I would have probably been in prison. Man, that's a hard one, bro. The scream, bro, the actual scream was fucking, to this day, now that it haunts you, bro. It is literally, man. And then her husband was like, knew I was homeless and trying to give me a bunch of money and shit, like. And I was like, man, listen. And he would just try to like hand me money and then drop it on the ground, like type shit. And I'm like, look, man, what's funny is we're talking about $1 and a sandwich. Guess what, guys? I'm like, could you give me some McDonald's, bro? Like, if you really want to help a brother out and that's what you feel you need to do, because I was human and I would hope anybody would fucking help that situation out, give me $1. And sometimes they would hit me up on text message and they'd have some stuff for my camp. But I always felt bad receiving stuff, you know, because I didn't do that for that, man, you know. The streets of Portland are horrible, guys. What these guys do to the women out here are horrible. You see a lot of these women holding the signs out there in Portland. Guess what? They're in a relationship, and it's the man that sits back in the shade, drinking cold beers and eating food and using all the food stamps, while the woman is out there holding the sign. This is facts. Who else would know? You all know I've been homeless. So you can't say I'm lying. And I do support the homeless. There's good homeless out there, man. But you see these women holding the signs, bro, and it's a dude off in the shade drinking cold beers and eating food, and the fucking woman is starving making money, bro. And you can't help the lady out. I remember one time, just right over here, I went to the Arco, whatever that is right there. I always forget what that gas station is, right there on the corner. And I actually got a fucking sandwich, a cold sandwich, a bag of chips, and a Dr. Pepper. And I went up to the lady who was standing at the overpass, and I said, here, this is for you. The piece of shit comes out of nowhere, grabs the shit from her, and goes back to sitting down. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, what do I do, William? Do I beat this motherfucker into common sense? Right? Do I beat this motherfucker into common sense? What do I do? And this was even back when I was crashing out, guys. Remember, fuck MAGA and all this. So I'm already going through some shit mentally, obviously. And sorry again, chat, I'm missing some of the chat, but there is a story here. And so I go back to the same fucking gas station. I get the same fucking items. I go back to the fucking lady. I say, here you go. She's really trying to tear into that sandwich quick. And the motherfucker jumps up. And I'm like, check it out, bro. I swear to you right now, you sit the fuck down. Oh, motherfucker, bro, he's doing that whole street thing where like he's tough. Nah, bro. And so I stood in between him and her while she was, bro, shoveling this food down and drinking the soda, eating this bag of chips. She crunched the chips like this into like, crunched the chip bag and did this. Because the girl was trying to eat so fast. She couldn't even enjoy what the fuck I got her. And that's all I could do. He sat the fuck back down. Imagine having to guard somebody on the streets of Portland, bro, so they can eat. Not even, you can't just hand somebody something and walk away, but then you got to guard the individual so they can eat, bro. That's the city of Portland, man. That's how bad this is. And that was not even a few months ago, if that. Sometimes I want to use these guys. Sometimes I want to use lightning and thunder, but that's not the way to go, right? That's really not the way to go, obviously. And I don't know why my mind has to think that, where William needs to teach somebody a lesson to stop what they're doing with these. But when you see shit, bro, it gets to your heart. Even if you're not a fighter, bro, wouldn't that get to your heart if you knew you saw a woman who couldn't eat because the man would take every bit of food, even if he had enough? I forgot I liked them until I get locked up a few weeks ago. Longest 6 days of my life. You made jailhouse style bologna sandwiches with no cookies. Oof. I can't eat bologna, guys. I do not like, and if you do, you got to fry the bologna. When you go to jail for any amount of time, you're not getting, there's no fried in the bologna. You get a wet, cold, soggy, nasty, slimy piece of bologna. Also in Multnomah County, guys, bread used to be a big thing. They'd give you 4 slices of bread in Multnomah County. Now you get 1 slice of bread. You can't even make a sandwich in Multnomah County, guys. You get 1 piece of bread. They are not feeding people good there. And it sucks because a lot of people that initially go there for a few days or whatever it is, they're not even guilty of a crime yet. And the way they treat, and I'm not saying that maybe somebody who's not guilty is compared to somebody who's guilty should be getting this different kind of food. I'm just saying, fuck. The trays in there you get are fucking wild. And I wasn't even only there for 2 or 3 trays. I know prison or jail is not supposed to be fun, guys. Do not get arrested in Multnomah County, guys. You're not getting proper food. And then guys like me who are diabetic, they try to do a 2,200 calorie or 2,000 calorie diet a day for normal inmates. When you're diabetic, they're supposed to do 2,700 calorie diet. By no means the food they were giving me was anywhere near 2,700 calories. So Will, you can't do anything. The girl got to rid herself of the situation. I had to, sometimes the abuser is your security. I don't know how to explain it, but that is how I felt. Well, that's true too, especially if you're on the streets. If you're a woman already being abused, maybe you find somebody else, right? But then that person's an abuser. But maybe that person's less of an abuser than the abuser you're with. Bro, the ecosystem of all that is crazy, man. It is fucking absolutely wild. I'm old school. Keep your damn hands to yourself. They gave me an apple and carrot sticks, and I had no teeth. My gosh. My gosh. It's so cool watching you grift off the MAGA tards. Well, it's unfortunate that you had to come in here and spend your night doing this, right? Like you could be anywhere else doing whatever else. But we'll catch you in another 24 hours. Do people still do that? They really come in here like grift. Roland, who is Griffin? I hope you're here to be nice. He meant to say grift. Grift, you know, money, like money things. Your grift. The word grift is hilarious. A lot of people don't even know what the word means. A lot of people would call MAGA down there grifters, but they're only talking to their own community. They're not out of state. We were all boots on the ground, so we're from Portland or the surrounding area. People don't realize what grift actually means, and so there wasn't really grift down there. Now you'd get the ones that would come out of state and act a fool and make a bunch of money and leave. Yeah, that's grifting for sure. But if you're like, hey guys, I'm looking for gas. Hey guys, I'm looking for a camera. I'm looking for walkie-talkies. Or hey guys, now I'm inside, not in front of ICE. I need a computer desk or whatever. That's not grifting, man. That's reaching out to your community. And if they want to help, they help. So that was weird. That's such a weird thing to roll into. Like, hey man, it's good to see you grifting off the MAGA retards. Like what? But yeah, the homeless stuff here in Portland, bro, is a lot worse than what people really see. Yeah. But anyways, damn, the motherfucker tried coming in here and ruin the vibe on me, bro. Like shit. Bro, if I was trying to grift, bro, I'd be like, yo, could somebody order me a pizza, bro? Yo, could I get a knock on the door with one of the homies in here? Pizza delivery for William with pineapple on it, because we all know pineapple's a thing. Like, bro, let me grift. If I'm grifting, can I get a pizza in this motherfucker, bro? Like, low key. Let me grift some food. Nah, I'm good. But speaking about that, I'm gonna be on just for a few more minutes, guys, and then probably get off. 60 thumbs up, more thumbs up than people watching. That's great. Appreciate that. Do you think the homeless stems from lack of mental health and addiction help? So, wow, this is a deep conversation. So, yes, I believe that mental health and drug addiction is a very big issue. But the really big issue with Portland is other states from across the country, right? All these other states, at least back then, I don't know how it is now, would send their homeless on a Greyhound ticket to Portland. Everybody wanted to get to Portland. Oh, Portland has all these services. Portland has this. Portland has that. It's so great. Oh, we can do drugs in Portland. We can act a fool in Portland. There's no laws. So for any and on all the reasons, all you would have to do is go to Salvation Army in any state and be like, oh, I'm trying to get to Oregon. And so, oh, you're homeless? Boom. So they would take their homeless problem in each state, in each city, and then just all I got to do is bust this person to Oregon. All I got to do is put them on a cheap-ass Greyhound ticket to Oregon. And now we don't got to spend money on a bunch of shit. So a lot of people started coming to Portland that are homeless. You've also got the element of Portland where if you gave them a house, they wouldn't stay in a house. They don't want to be in a house. They don't want to follow rules. They want to march to their own beat. They still want to do the drug stuff. They want to act a fool. So you got that element. And again, there's good homeless people. I'm not saying there isn't, but that element is hard to find amongst all the hate, the bullshit, the robbery, the drugs, the abuse. And so there is a lot behind it. And mental health, 100%. Drugs, 100%. Can I grift a pizza too? Yeah. You know what, AFPDX, I love talking to you. And sorry I couldn't help you with your kitty. So AFPDX, guys, had to surrender her cat. So her cat hopefully will survive. But if the cat survives, it'll be put in senior adoption somewhere. So AFPDX has, regardless, lost her kitty, her mom's kitty. So I couldn't help, and it sucks. Sometimes people reach out and I just can't help, and it sucks because I like to help people in all kind of ways if I could. And I kind of live on a means. You know what I mean? I don't really have much extra to do much with. And so it sucks. And that's what I'll say. So sorry that you lost your kitty. Very sorry. I can only imagine. And this is why I pay $220 a month that I don't have for medical. Because if something happened to one of my kitties and I had to do something, or it got put down, or I had to, man, I couldn't do it, guys. So I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Homeless is no joke. There are some like me that are not strung out, just hard times. Thank God for SSI, or I would still be in my rig. My homeless started in Boston, Massachusetts at age 12. Sorry. Fuck, man. Age 12, guys. Age 12 on the fucking streets. Well, Piper, you're here today. You made it. And if you ever need anything, get a hold of me. 100%. To be homeless at age 12 and just being here is something. That is a fucking feat, guys. Strong woman. Stay positive. 100%. People here willingly because they decline drugs or decriminalize drugs. Homeless population went up 60% in 4 years when they did that, even with extra funding being added. 60% in 4 years. Miss Axtell knows the facts. So Miss Axtell knows the facts, and I tell you how I see it. So there we go. It pretty much lined up. I have noticed that watching videos others have posted that the homeless seem to just be moved around. They don't fix any of the problem, just send them to the next spot. So what happens is they'll come in, they'll put the neon green sticker that says this camp is going to be removed. So then the homeless will go from that block to either across the street or down 1 block. And then the city will have to come in and put a sticker there and give them like 30 days. And then they would go in and they'd move either from right where they were to right where they got removed from or across the street. So it's just what they're doing is just moving them about a block or across the street. That's all that this is doing. So you're upending people in all their property. But I get it though. I'm just saying there's a bunch of sides to this. Nobody wants homeless in front of their property or on their yard. I get it. But what the city does, instead of opening up spots and taking all these parking lots and abandoning buildings and doing shit, they're just moving people from 1 block to the next. There was a guy who took this ship. It was a big ship in the Willamette River, guys, and he was going to redo the whole last ship, a huge ship, and make it like it was 500 to 600 beds, little rooms that he was going to put in this ship with bathroom facilities, kitchen facilities, mental health services. You know what the city did because they didn't have a hand in it? Shut it down. Didn't allow it. They didn't allow it. They didn't want some guy to come in and help the homeless and make the city look bad. So instead of getting money, making them look bad, they denied the guy. The guy took all the money on himself. He didn't want city money. He just needed permits. He had a whole system set up, guys. There was going to be security. There was going to be no drugs and alcohol. This is going to be for people who are really trying to get off the streets. There was going to be services, protection, meals, medical people there, medications. Man, all on his dime, and the city shut it the fuck down. Jeez, man. Oh, that is crazy, man. There